Hey guys, it's Nora here and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be the first video in my Therian topic server. So this video is going to be centered around shifting. I'm going to tell you about different types of shifting Therians, different types of shifts, what causes shifts, how to control shifts, all the good things. So since I have limited time, I'm going to get right into the video. So first off, we're going to start with different types of Therians and then the way they shift. So the first type of Therian is a standard Therian. Just good old Therian, one Theriotype. You shift, you experience all the different types of shifts we're going to be talking about later in the video. And you just are basically a standard Therian. Nothing wrong with being a standard. You can still be unique in your own way. It's just a person, a Therian, with one Theriotype that experiences all the different types of shifts. So the next type of Therian is a Polytherian. A Polytherian is just like a regular Therian, and they experience all their different types of shifts, except they have more than one Theriotype. So I'm a Polytherian, if you guys don't know by now. But, I'm sorry, my dog's barking in the house at me because I'm sitting outside and she's like, hey, who's that person that I don't know because they're 100 feet away from me so I can't see. Anyway, sorry. And a Polytherian has more than one Theriotype, more than one animal. So I'm a Polytherian. All 7, I think, of my Theriotypes. I have quite a few. I didn't ever think that I was going to have this many, but it just kind of came to me slowly. So I have Red Wolf, a European Wolf. It's kind of strange that I have 2 different types of wolves, but I identify with both of them. So, and then I also have a Cross Fox, sorry, my family's being weird, a Cross Fox, a Sand Cat, a Norwegian Forest Cat, and I also identify with this little weasel cat creature called a Fossa. Lives in Madagascar. I'll probably make a separate video on those. So next is a non-shifting Therian, basically a standard Therian, one Theriotype, or a Polytherian that does not shift in any way. The next one is a Contherian. A Contherian is a type of non-shifting Therian that instead of shifting in different ways, they are always half shifted into an animal-human state. With any shifting type. So Cladotherian next doesn't really have to do anything with shifting. It's just a type of Therian. Is a Therian who identifies as a whole species or family. So they would identify as a feline family, any felines, instead of just saying they identify as a tiger. So the next thing is types of shifting. So the most common one that people know is a mental shift. A mental shift is when a Therian shifts from a human mindset to an animal mindset. There can be a fully shifted mental shift, which is they act and feel and just like their Theriotype or an animal, and they don't really think in words, they think in emotion. A partly shift is your part human, part animal shift. Don't get confused with Cladotherian. Contherian, not Clado. And they are easier to control, and they kind of have human thoughts, but they're mostly animals. A barely shifted mental shift is where you're aware that you're humans, but you still have thoughts like an animal. It's the easiest to control, but kind of hardest to get to. Kind of an oxymoron there. Next is going to be a phantom shift. A phantom shift or a P-shift happens whenever a Therian feels or sees a phantom limb on the body. So example, ears, tail. Only they're able to see or feel the limbs, but other Therians may be able to see the limbs or sense the limbs. So the next shift is a dream shift, is basically super basic when a Therian shifts to their Theriotype in a dream. Self-explanatory. A cameo shift is when a Therian shifts as an animal not of their Theriotype. This can happen any number of times for any Therian, but if you are a Polytherian or you think you are a Polytherian, then it could mean a new Theriotype for being a Polytherian. So next is an astral shift, is when you are reaching a shift where you can see your animal body through meditation or some sort of trance. And then lastly is a sensory shift, whenever a Therian can feel and have the senses of their animal. Usually sensory shifts and phantom shifts can go hand in hand, but not always. So one of the last topics I want to talk about really quickly, sorry I'm a bit rushing, most of the time in the future it won't be this rushed, is things that can cause a shift. such as meditation, being around other Therians, being around animals, your Theriotype, being in the woods, wilderness, videos or pictures, sounds of your Theriotype, being surprised or excited, strong emotions like anger or love, nostalgia or deja vu, things of your past, or dreams. Other things like voluntary and involuntary shifts. A Therian can make themselves shift as an involuntary shift. Usually the shift is controlled. It can be a full shift or a partial shift. And an involuntary would be something like a traumatic event or a strong emotion causes the shift. Therefore, they can't really control it as well. Sometimes if you remind yourself that you are physically human, then you can get out of that shift and calm yourself down and release the feelings when you're alone later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Therian Talks. If you have any topics about Therians that you want me to discuss in the future, please put it in the comment section. And don't forget to go to my video describing my new channel, SVS. The link is now working, so you can go subscribe to that. Please share it with your friends. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.